Alright. We're here for several rounds to get into it. I was like waiting for like the we just like get going. I was like I think it took longer than normal. I'm like tripping though. Alright, so I'm 66 going through 72. Okay, 66 72, yeah. Alright, Rose play the Chancellor. Evil adjacent. Evil and adjacent to each other. So just keep going around by 8. Okay. This is tricky. I feel like there's gonna be a fake outcast here because there's 3 with Chancellor. So, let's just do Druid things. That's definitely a lie. Okay. It's like maybe technically possibly true, but I don't think that Drew. Let's see what Plague Arc has to say about it. He said 3, 2, 1's corrupted. And see, I don't know that. I think 4 could be. Let's say 5 is fake. Let's say you're fake, right? You're lying. You're probably. You would have to be corrupted by Plague Doctor, because if you were Poisoner, then you'd be telling the truth. Well, 7 also is just directly calling 6 and 5 fake, which is interesting. It could be 5, 6, and 3 here, honestly. Where 4 corrupted 1, and then like 9 or 8 is drunk. Like, so you go like this, right? Poisoner. What is it? Lilith. Chancellor. Corrupted slash, maybe like slash drunk. Yeah, so it could be either really. Then you could be, the 8 or 9 was either like corrupted slash drunk. That's possible. And I'm okay killing 5 to find out, because that's the only way I'm gonna figure that out probably. The other option is like 5 is poisoner, 2 poisons 6, right? Then you have 7 saying that's more evil. If 7 was evil, then he was telling the truth. Or so 7 has to be corrupted. And then it's what, 9? Well, I think I do 5 and then I do 3, and then maybe I figure out from there. Let's say the situation where you're real, though. If you're real, you're probably fake. You're definitely lying. Should be 7. And then 4 and 1. Like 7, 4, 1, I guess is an alternative there. Which I do think also works, which is kind of tough. We're gonna kill 3 first here. Okay, I think it's 417 then. Well, it's always 4. So that was Chancellor. So you're real. You're definitely lying. And one's not corrupted, so they're definitely fake. And we have that. It means you're telling the truth. And let's see. So that was Poisoner. So it should be, so 7's lying. It's not next to Poisoner. Two's on the truth, so Poisoner must have went to 9. Which means I think 8 must be drunk and 7's evil. It has to be that. Okay, scary round. But we made it. Big Puppeteer, Wretch. Lie. Loud incorrect buzzer. Right side's more evil. Believable. Much fun over. Okay, you're like never puppet because it was theory. So you're never fake at least. You're real. Let's just check for the Elder. You're lying. Just real Hunter. I bet here's my prediction. Puka. How do I like puppets? Puppeteer. That's how I'm gonna mark them. I'll start with P. But those are my predictions right now. Which means 5 and 7 are corrupted. 1 is evil. Okay, yeah. G, thanks. Don't want to do corrupted by Plague Doctor. Those are the predictions right now. So yeah, which means I know you're good. Let's see, let's see what you gotta say. I think it's on the truth. I think 79 is corrupted by Plague Doctor. Ah. You hate to see it, huh? You just hate to see it. I think 7 has to be Puka then. 8's corrupted. That's right, because I know you're corrupted. You're not adjacent to Puka at this point, so you must be corrupted by you, which means you're corrupted by 7, which is Puka. Which still means 2's not a real hunter, so you need to still those 2, and then... Yeah, that makes sense. So it should be 7, 2, and 3 here. I should double check my work though. You were corrupted by you. Because you couldn't be corrupted by Puka, because you're not adjacent to Puka, because you're real and you're not Puka. Which means you're corrupted by Plague Doctor, which means you're corrupted by Puka, which means you must be adjacent to Puka, and it's not 5. So it has to be 7. Which means you're lying down. Yeah, you choose not a real hunter. The only thing that could be is either puppeteer or puppet, but you're lying, so you have to be puppeteer. And there's puppet. Okay. Okay. So let's Chancellor Poisoner. 2 shut up, I'll leave 2 be interesting. Okay. I guess I don't even need to turn over 2 for now. I know what 2 is. We can avoid the lowest damage. Just because it could matter for drunk, right? It's like, so I have like barely any info right now, it feels like. Also, here's Dreamer. I can use Dreamer, so I need to keep that in mind. So let's just do Druid on this. That's just not true. They're not all fake. Okay, well, I guess let's check Plague Doctor if I was not corrupted. No, if I go 5 and 5's drunk, then it is what it is. Okay, see, well, that's not the end of the world. I can kill 9 now. Jeez, you could have corrupted you and 2 is fake, right? Check Investigator. That's true. Check Dreamer. Druid or Plague Doctor. That's not true, so you're lying. And you're not drunk, and there's no Plague Doctors when the Embers is real. That was Lilith. Okay, I can safely turn this over now. So it's gonna be one of the Ramblers. I think we're gonna go. Oh, it's gonna be 2 here because you corrupted you. That's why. Okay. Let's try and go 1 board without killing a good roll. Let's try that. Baker, 1 corruption. Perfect evil. It's like an you're lying. Jester, Hunter, perfect evil. Well, Baker would have spread the 7 if 7 was real, so 7 is probably fake. 2's definitely fake. I'll just kill 2 here. His body, I like him, obviously. Here comes the truth. What is it then? Seven and what? It's 7, 3, 4. 7 is werewolf. 3 is puppeteer. 4 is puppet. Pretty sure. Yeah. We did it. We didn't kill a good roll this time. Let's jump in boys at a Plague Doctor. Had a lot of multiple outcast. I feel like it hasn't been very often recently. We're gonna get more outcasts than what's displayed. So obviously one of those is gonna be fixed. 3 shot up. The stir is not just twitch a third. Where's poison third? Evils are not adjacent to each other. So evils are adjacent to each other, is what we've learned. There's no shaman. Those guys are lying. This answer should be 1. Okay. Okay. Only 1 of 3 and 6 can be fake. I want to say it's both of them. If not, I think the ramp is real. Well, if the ramp is real, then I think 9's corrupted. Then how would 9 be corrupted, though? How does this work? think one's real then. And 3 is poisoner. Poisoned one of them. The other one's corrupt. Okay, here. Okay, so maybe it's like this. You are like that. You're evil. You're poisoner who poisoned like one of you. Either 2 or 4, and the other one's fake. That seems reasonable. That is the case, guess. You're good. 3 is fake. And so, yeah, it's gonna be either 2 or 4. Do I have any information on which? I don't think so. So, I guess we're gonna kill the investigator. Yeah, we're gonna kill the Empress. Okay, that time I did kill a good roll. It like maybe was preventable from a 50-50 standpoint, but we'll be okay. Good puppeteer. Is the confessor. Faster. That's true. 2 cards away from corrupted character. 1, 4, 6. Was it a confessor? 2, 3, 5. 4 cross course equal. Okay, so that's a lie. And at least one of 7 or 5's lying. So what do I have double of? Double, probably triple poet, in fact. So one of those is going to be doppelganger. You have a poet in there. You have a poet in there. Okay. Well, 7's saying 5 is doppelganger, basically. Which means if 5 was doppelganger, he would know the truth information. But if he would include himself in that case, 5's not doppelganger, so you're lying. Which means 2, 3, 5 are all good. Yeah, you're also lying. Character, that's pretty believable, I'd say. So if we're really 5, saying 1, 4, 6. 4 would be doppelganger. And like, yeah, 1 would be corrupted, 1 would be real. Suggester here. Okay, yeah, you're telling the truth. So I think puppeteer is 8. Hookah is 7, puppet is 1. Nice. Good stuff. 1 more. Puppeteer, 1 hurt evil, Slayer. Da 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 da. Okay. So double bard, it could be doppelganger, but they're also both lying if there was doppelganger. So that's not the case. I don't think I've had any other double shoot 7 villagers, yeah. So it's gonna be drunk here then. One of the bards is fake. 3 or 4 is puppeteer. 3 or 8 is puppeteer, I know that much. 2, 4, 6, interesting. You say 1, 3, 4, also interesting. So you complete. I guess you agree with each other. Could be 4 is drunk. Let's do this. Drunk. Puppeteer. Puppet. Town. Real, whatever. Well, that also means you're telling the truth. Interesting. Maybe you're. No, you wouldn't be drunk. So you would just be. Then. Yeah, 2. 4, 6, yeah, so that could be it. Let's try it. Cool. Alright, that was... There were some scary rounds there. I killed a lot of villagers, but that's how it goes sometimes. There's just some casualties. You just shouldn't have been there. Not my fault. See you tomorrow.